Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Wednesday, March 2nd, 2016, around 7:11 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's a little damp out right now, some rain showers, but it's going to be in the 50s today. Some news to report. The Boston Bruins beat the Calgary Flames by a score of 2-1 last night. That's good. Bruins should have beat this team because they're one of the worst teams in the league this year. And it's also Read Across America Day, and it was a big Super Tuesday for Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump as they won 7 states for their respective parties. Looks like it's going to be a Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump showdown for President of the United States soon. And that's about it on news. My first video blog subject of the day is a continuation of the top 67 players in the NHL since 1967, when the league expanded from the original 6 to 12 teams and eventually to 30 teams. And today it's going to be number 59 through number 51. And here are the players. Number 59 on this list of the top 67 players in the NHL since 1967, Henrik Sundin. Henrik is a forward for the Vancouver Canucks. His brother Daniel plays for the Canucks as well. He's the all-time leading scorer in Canucks history. He won the 2000 Hart Trophy. He comes in at number 59. Number 58 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967 is Lanny McDonald, who played the majority of his career for the Calgary Flames. He was the captain of the Flames. He scored exactly 500 career goals. He won the Stanley Cup, his last game ever, and he's a Hockey Hall of Famer. Number 57 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Bernie Parent. Bernie was a goaltender, mainly for the Flyers. He won several Vezina trophies. He won 2 Stanley Cups. His career was cut short in 1979 due to an eye injury because he wore those masks that were kind of not great to wear. They were light masks, and he suffered a lot of eye injuries, but he was probably the best goaltender in Flyers history. His number 1's retired by the team, and he's a Hockey Hall of Famer. Number 56 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Pat LaFontaine, who played for the Islanders and the Sabres and the New York Rangers, scored over 400 career goals. He had 1,000 points. He never won a Stanley Cup, but he's one of the greatest players, U.S.-born players in NHL history. And LaFontaine, 2003 Hockey Hall of Famer. Number 55 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Patrick Kane, who currently plays for the Chicago Blackhawks. He's the best American-born player in the NHL right now, and he's well on his way to become the first American to lead the NHL in scoring and become the Hart Trophy MVP in 2016. I hope he does it. Number 54 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967 is Dave Andreychuk. Scored well over 600 goals. He's the all-time leader in power play goals. He played for Sabres, Maple Leafs, Bruins, Devils, Avalanche, Tampa Bay Lightning. He finished his career with the Lightning, being the captain and winning the Stanley Cup. He should go into the Hockey Hall of Fame sooner or later. Maybe this year's going to be his year. Number 53 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Rob Blake, who was a defenseman for the Canes and the Avalanche and the Sharks. He was probably the best defenseman in LA Canes history. He won a Norris Trophy for them. He won a Stanley Cup with the Avalanche. He retired. He was number 10 on the all-time defenseman goal-scoring list when he retired. 2014 Hockey Hall of Famer, and it's number 4 is hanging from the Raptors at the Staples Center. Number 52 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967. Brendan Shanahan, who played for many teams, including Blues, the Devils, Whalers, and the Red Wings, among other teams. Scored well over 600 goals, won a few Stanley Cups, 2013 Hockey Hall of Famer. Now he works for the front office for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And number 51 on this list, to finish off this list for right now, is center of the Pittsburgh Penguins, Gino Malkin, who is currently number 2 center for the Penguins. Very great player, 2012 most valuable player. He and Sidney Crosby are like a 1-2 punch in centers in the NHL. And that's about it on this list. Tomorrow we'll be going from 50 to number 41. Be back later on today, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs. One will be about the former regional sports network Prism in the Philadelphia area. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about WWE Hall of Famer, the late great Big John Studd, which when he was in the WWE in the mid-1980s, he wanted to be called the Giant John Studd. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bennett guy. Molly Rose Blood of WCCOX and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning. She's also got nice legs as well. Amy Swenzy of Wish 2 Rocks. Julie Gower of Fox 25 is the best, and she's got nice legs. Julie Donaldson of Comcast Sports Mid-Atlantic is the best, and she's my TV sports quest. Michelle Beadle of ESPN Sports Nation is the best. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out! And don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google Plus, and other social media sites. Questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, plugs, send it to me. It will be addressed. And don't forget, only 20 more days until the next Act Rich Bulletin. See you later.